Alright guys, Rich here from the RC Network, and I'm really kind of anxious to open this box. I got this in from Proline Racing, and it's a huge box. I think on camera you really can't quite tell the largeness of it, but it's pretty huge. I mean, it's basically a 2 foot by 2 foot by 1 foot tall box that I got in from Proline Racing, and these are going to be a lot of parts for my SCX10 project, which has now kind of morphed into two projects. So let me open up this box. I'm probably going to just tip it on its side, let some of the content spill over so you guys can see some of the stuff, because I don't know if it's fair to you guys, but once I open that flap there, you won't be able to see anything, and I will, and that's not fair to you guys. So let me go ahead and put this thing up on its side. We'll let some of the content spill out, and we'll go through each item one by one. So let's start this off. So huge box once again. It almost doesn't even fit on my workbench here. So let's open this thing up, hopefully all the way. And let some of these things kind of float out of here. And we got lots of kind of wrapping and lots of bits and pieces in here. So kind of in the thing of I has a box, well I has a big box. So let me get rid of all of the extra pieces that don't really matter to any of us. And let's start off here with the biggest item, this shell right here. Now, this is really hard to tell what it is when you're just looking at it, but this is a 1973 Ford Bronco shell. And let me get you some info here. Hopefully this will focus for us. And there it is. So 3313-60. This is basically for any 10 scale rock crawler. Can also go on some of the Traxxas, you know, some of the Max vehicles and Stampedes and whatnot. But basically, this is going to become an old school Ford Bronco, and really wanted to pick this thing up. I'm definitely a Ford guy. I know there's going to be all the people chiming in about Chevy and all those other things. So I'm sure some Dodge people will be out there, but really happy to see this Ford Bronco shell. It seems to be very, very true to what the old Ford Broncos were. So glad to see that. Let's see this thing underneath here, and then we got more plastic wrap. And the official Proline mat. So pick this thing up. Definitely wanted to show some blue on the screen here to work on some of my vehicles. Also great to just kind of roll up and take to the track with you. So really happy to see that. Let me get you a quick model number on that. And hopefully 9908-00. So 17 inches by 26 inches. So definitely large enough to fit on most little workbenches and whatnot, but really happy to see this. Next thing, let's get into the next project for the RC Network. Now, you see some tires and wheels over there, and let me focus this for you guys because that's horrible. And let me scoot it on over to center screen. So there's going to be two projects going on at RC Network, and the one that you guys have seen, and let me grab it real quick here for you. You guys have all seen this thing. That is the SCX10 trail honcho that I've really done up pretty nicely, and still working on some of the wiring. I'm working with Jevin Racing to get a hold of one of their battery plates so that I can get everything nice and tidy and incorporate that waterproof box that you guys saw probably about 10-15 videos ago. So that's coming up. Got some other level 3 RC products coming in that will do the last couple things to the trail honcho before I start working on some of the custom work on it. But here's the next thing that's going to happen, and you guys see lots of parts on there, and there's some wheels and tires, and I'm guessing you guys are wondering what they are. So let's first show you the wheels. So these are Titus B-locks. These are black on black, and model numbers there. Hopefully you guys can see that. 271315, and this is basically meant for, it says on here, 12mm hex rock crawlers and also the 1/16 E-Revo. So they're definitely got some weight to them. They're pretty much all plastic, so which is kind of what I wanted for this build. Now you guys did see that Ford Bronco shell. These are going to end up going on it. Now you're asking yourselves, wait, SCX10, that's a 1.9. Well, these are 2.2s. What's going on there? So 2.2-inch bead locks. These are going to be for the front and rear. Let's look at tires. I know you guys are seeing some other stuff back here. So we got some tires. These are 2.2 flat irons. Now, I went with the flat irons because they're definitely one of the shorter 2.2 tires. Now, you know, the SCX10 Trail Honcho is a 1.9 vehicle and definitely is a great vehicle in its sense, but these are about probably almost a half-inch taller than the wheels and tires that are on there now. So hopefully this will get a little bit better ground clearance, give a little bit more better prowess to the Ford Bronco shell, and these things are pretty proven as far as being a good scale tire. So pick those up. And the last few things on here, I picked up this for the Ford Bronco. I don't know if this is going to work, but hopefully it will. This is going to be 6089-00. This is the wide bumper set for specifically the Ridgeline, the SCX10, Revo Summit, all those guys. So definitely kind of a kind of use all bumper, and that'll be going on the Bronco as well. And then you guys see some scale accessories. Some are going to be for my current honcho, some are going to be for the Bronco, and let's see what those are. First one here, 60400, and this is going to be the scale accessories assortment number 1. So it has that cool ice chest in there with the Proline logo. Has a little winch, has a little like a box in there with a tow strap, and also the gas can. The gas can is probably going to go on the honcho. So that's that first one. The next one is going to be assortment number 5, and that is 6073-00. Has a drill, a hammer. It looks like some sort of generator, and then also like a toolbox kind of tray there. So hopefully you guys can see that. It's quite shiny on camera. And then the last thing, let's see here. This is assortment number 7. This is one of their newer ones. And 6075-00. This one's pretty cool as well. Also has a kind of utility gas can. Has a water can, which is cool for all of you preppers out there. Also a fire extinguisher, and then that kind of spade shovel that can also be used as a when you're trying to tow out and you don't have nothing to tie to. So also this thing that seems to be pretty good. It's a trench shovel is what they're calling it. So really happy with this haul here. I definitely wanted to go routes of a different shell, and I really wanted to try the aspect of the 2.2 on the SCX10. So I'll be doing future videos of obviously some of these parts, and also showing you guys how the SCX10 current trail honcho, let me grab it so you guys can remember what it looks like. This guy right here. How this is going to morph into that old Ford Bronco. So really happy to get this parts in, and I will keep you guys updated. That's it for now, guys. If you like the video, hit that like button, and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. That's it for now, guys. Over now.